simple here. I like to start with just grabbing the wrist. I don't like to do anything crazy. You'll see some people before they do a lot of stuff, they like to try and like lock the arms down and rip them away across and everything. But personally, what I find, especially I train with a lot of guys, if you do that with guys that are really strong, they're gonna start pulling out of it. And so it makes it harder because they know what's coming. So personally, I like to have the mindset of until I'm actually going for it, I'm kind of loose. Like even here in closed guard, I'm kind of relaxed and doing it. I'm not squeezing and pulling here. If she starts moving, then I will. But for the most part, I just sit here relaxed until then. So I have the same idea. I just grab the wrist here nice and chill because I can go to either side and she's not kind of freaking out, okay? I sit here and I lock this in, she's gonna start fighting back and then it's too much work. So here, I just like to grab the wrist nice and chill. I'll bring my head to one side, okay? If I bring my head to this side, my opposite leg is the one that's gonna go over her shoulder here. I just go here and I'm just gonna jump up right here, okay? So we're either gonna jump up or alternatively, we can do these little bites, but personally I find that actually a little bit harder than turning and just jumping up. Make sure that you're bringing your hips up. Now the same thing I just had you guys do in closed guard, which is why I had to do this, is I want you to pinch your knees and your heels come down, okay? See how there's not a lot of space in here? Whereas if you do it like this, my hips drop, there's space here, she can pull her arm out. There's not pressure on her upper body, she's gonna be able to stand up, which we don't want. So I need to pinch and pull down. So it's gonna put pressure on her shoulders, which will make it harder, okay? So we're right here. Now, you got here, you got your arm bars and a bunch of stuff, but we're gonna skip this stuff here because it's pretty basic. Now all I want you guys to do is you're gonna come under and through here, okay? So I've got her elbow under my armpit, okay? So you guys need to make sure that you're pinching. You guys can't see, move where you guys can see, okay? So I'm here, I'm gonna circle under, I come up and through, and I stay pinched with my upper body, okay? Because I need to keep this elbow. If I come back, her elbow's gonna pop out, and I can still work from here, but it's a lot more work. So I crunch up in here. Now, I like to take this arm, and I'll come under, and in the gi, I would grab the collar right here, but for no gi, you're just gonna come and grab the trap or the shoulder right here, okay? So if it's hard for you once you get here, I can stay here and grab. Now, if you're not as flexible, you might need to just hip out a little bit. See how I just get my hips out right here? And that'll make it easier. See how much more space I have now to grab. So we're here. Now, if it says I'm taking too long. Okay, so now when we get here, if my hips are on her knee, I need to scoot back a little bit, okay? But I'm not scooting back with my upper body. If I scoot back with my upper body, I'm gonna lose this elbow. I need to make sure it's just my hips that move. But right now, I don't need any space. I can just come, if she steps up with this leg, which a lot of times they're going to, start putting weight into you, right? Okay, I can hook right here, okay? Now, from here, if you run into a person and they're already putting a lot of pressure on you from here, go ahead. All I wanna do is I'm gonna come up, I grab my own shin here, and I'm just gonna drive right here into her neck. Because then, as she pushes, she's actually just gonna move me, and I'm not going anywhere because I've got a good frame here. Okay, so then I just hook her leg, and I use that to twist my hips out. Okay, but see how my upper body stays crunched? That's important. If I move my upper body back, her arm's gonna pop out. So I stay crunched, but my hips move to give me space. Now I just bring this over here. If you need to, if they're still crunching, I'll bring this over, I'll switch, and I'll push this away to give me more space, okay? Now I'm just gonna hook my leg, and I'm not gonna straighten my upper body to finish it, okay? I extend my leg, down my leg here. Now if you get that and you're not getting the tap, pretend I've extended it all the way down, but I don't wanna do it and bust her shoulder. Here, I can post up if I need to, here to make it easier, or stay down, but I'm gonna post up here, and I just rotate my hips.